made this one.
Yeah. Peace and life.
That's right.
From the very beginning, the first sound is the beat of the heart. The sound of life is only right. Let the beat is the start. We embark on the life of making memories of sounds. In our mind, when we find we can make it with mind.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to another episode of Beats and Life, baby. So this is the first time I'm broadcasting on my Facebook page, which is actually my Marlon Speaks Live page. But look, I'm gonna add the link to my YouTube, my Beats and Life YouTube, and follow me over there too. And yeah, anybody that's on Facebook, go over to YouTube and follow me. Actually, on my Marlon Speaks Live, which is actually linked right here, it automatically pop up on my Facebook. You can go to my Marlon Speaks Live channel through my link tree. You can find that. The link is in the comment section. So yeah, go over to my YouTube and follow me. And if you're on YouTube, I'm gonna have to add my link tree to my YouTube as well. So I think I did actually. I did. You can find my link tree in my bio, in my description of my channel on YouTube, and then go to my, my Instagram. I got an Instagram too. It's all Marlon Speaks Live. So yeah, but this is my Beats and Life channel. So I'm on here on YouTube, as y'all can see, but I'm on a different channel. I gotta create a totally different channel for my Facebook. But for right now, just wanted to broadcast this on that channel too, just to expose, give some exposure to this channel on my social medias. So yeah, I just ran across this video of a page that I follow, Bolo the producer. Dope guy, man. I really, really identify with him. He got a lot of insight, a lot of perspective. Me and him seem to share the same type of perspective. So I wanted to break down this video because I think in general, a lot of people, y'all see this guy, he highlighting this guy saying that don't believe everything you see on social media and they are fraud and rappers broke, and that's not the case. Trust me. Rappers and producers are not broke. Yeah. I know the ones I know not, and they for real not. Like, I know the people I deal with are for real not broke. So I wanted to break it down because I think a lot of people, just my interpretation, a lot of people are so insecure with themselves that they want to believe everything is an illusion, everything is a lie. Some of us are out here manifesting and living our dreams. It's no illusion. We're actually living our dreams. Like, we're actually manifesting things into reality with our vision. And we are actually living everything that we ever said we was going to do. We doing it. And we ain't playing around. And we want y'all to join us. We really do. We don't want to keep this to ourselves. This is for everybody, because everybody got a purpose, man. We don't want to keep this to ourselves. No, some people don't be stunting on y'all. Some people be trying to inspire y'all. Some people want y'all to share in their success and want you to come along. Come on. It's enough room for all of us. Actually, we are born with it. Why not? If it's in you, you might as well put it on you. If it's already in you, put it on you. Meaning if you was rich and wealthy in spirit, you might as well be rich and wealthy outside of you. Some people ain't stunting on y'all. Some people really just, man, I'm trying to inspire y'all, because a lot of people don't believe it until they see it. That's within our culture anyway. So, the cars and the clothes and the jewelry and the cash and the money, that be to inspire a lot of y'all. It don't be there for be stunting. No, if you understand it though. But you got to understand this type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got a envious mindset. We got a jealous mindset. Everybody not stunting on y'all. Some people want y'all to be just as successful or more successful than them. Really trying to inspire you. So yeah, check this video by Bolo the producer. I love this guy. He a man. He did so many. He doing good for himself. He's very smart.
All right, y'all. Here's a little motivation for you.
Me one lie. You do know that this is all fake, right? You do know that you're comparing yourself to someone who's cheating what they seeing. You do know that there's rappers who borrow money, even go to the bank and take their last out of their savings just to take it out and take pictures and videos with it. You do know that, ladies, you don't want to post that picture because you're thinking you're a little off balance, the body not hitting, but you do know that you're competing against girls that are photoshopping the image before it even hits the app. You know, you playing with filters and they playing with Photoshop. It's two different games that you playing. You do know that when you log on to this internet, we're all going to the show. And every time you press follow, you bought a ticket to the front row. You do understand that you are now seeing what they wanted you to see. You do know that, right? So stop overthinking and thinking your life doesn't match. You can't compare your reality to someone's Photoshop.
Man, that is very true. And even though that's not really a post about music, you know I'm going to compare it to the music and the music industry. A lot of you are striving to become these huge artists. And a lot of you are thinking that you are lacking in a sense, thinking that you cannot catch up to a lot of these people who are already out here. They have these huge followings, and you're thinking that you're behind them in a sense, but you're really not. A lot of you guys who think that you're working a job and you're actually making a steady income, you're thinking that you're not doing enough. You're thinking that a lot of these people are living better lives than you, and they're not. I'm being totally honest with you. I know rappers right now who.
So, yeah, I'm going to chime in right there. Y'all do know that some of these rappers are showing money. It is their money. And they got more of that. That's nothing. That's light. You do know that some of these rappers are investing in property. They're investing and they got, you know, nice portfolios, got stock. They very smart. You do know that a lot of these rappers and producers, they not fronting. Like they really them. Like they really him. You know, like they him. Like a lot of so you do know that, you know, it ain't all just for showing off. So I just wanted to chime in on that because it seemed to me like dude in the intro was saying like, you know, even for the women, you do know that it's some women that are really fit and in shape and don't need no filters. Like they really, really her. Like they really for real. You do know, like, some of this stuff is real. It's not an illusion, but some of this stuff is fake. You can see it. You scroll past the fake, you know what I'm saying? I don't even get my attention. But the real, man, I see it, though. I see it. I see it offline. I see it in my face a lot of times. I see all the dog shit. I see the cars. I see the houses. I see the clothes. I see the, you know what I'm saying? The jewelry. It's real. Can't stop trying to take stuff away from these people, man. That's another thing. Our issues within our community. We want to not believe. You want to not see what you just saw. Yeah, bro, quit doing that. That's really what allow a lot of this backstabbing and hating to seep into these people's spirits. Oh no, it's real. Believe it. Why not believe it? When you know what I'm saying? But I understand what Dog's saying. There's so much fake shit going on, but some of this shit be for real. Some of these rappers be really living like that. They really getting it. It's really, I don't know. I'm just gonna speak for our scene and what we've been a part of. We manifested this, man. It's all in here. It was all in vision and faith and believing in hard work and putting in the work. And you know what I'm saying? The money just come when you got the principles, when you follow the principles, when you understand the principles of how things work, the money just, you know, it's just a reaction. You know, it's just gonna come and more of it, more than you ever dreamed of. Like, no, this is for real. The internet is dope. Yeah, trust me. Net DistroKid, all that's real. TuneCore, that's real. I think a lot of y'all might have to see it to believe it though, because I had to see it. I ain't gonna lie. It's real. It's people, everybody I manage, are living a great life off of music. They don't need no job. They will never need a job unless they want to go get a job, you know, just to be doing something. But we figured it out, man. The internet is for real deal a cash cow. It ain't never going out of style. It's here to stay. So no, ain't no falling off. That's over with the internet and the hard work and the determination and reinventing yourself. Oh, no, ain't no more falling off. Yeah, it's over. So if y'all looking at some of these rappers, oh man, he ain't got, no, they getting it. They getting it. They getting more than what you might have thought too. They really getting to it. Lots of M's, lots of money. It's nothing though. We are the money. We make the money. The money in here. It ain't about what you see. So don't get caught up in what you see either now. That's what I will say. Don't get caught up in it. Because guess what? Majority of them understand they don't even care about it. They understand it all came here from here too. So if you think it's, oh, you just looking at the money, man, nah, it's really about the mind. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So listen to this.
Are living scam to scam. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're living scam to scam, and they will do anything to try to get a verse out of you. They'll do anything to try to get some consultations out of you. You know, I've seen this throughout all my years of doing this, and I've seen a lot of musicians who do not have any money, but they have a big following. Everywhere they go, everybody knows who they are.
Will say that's a fact. I can't lie. Our scene though, oh no, it's organic. I mean, it's all 100% organic. I don't know too many artists that pay for views. I really don't know if they do, but I think some of these distribution companies be doing it for certain artists. But most of the engagement is organic. It's for real. It ain't no play. You know, the engagement is real. So I know a lot of y'all, you know, that may have an envious heart or jealous spirit, might not want to believe it, but it's true. You know, I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. So yeah, man, like it's no illusion. And so if I was any of y'all that want to not believe stuff that you see the good that people do, I would try to share in these people's success. You know, when they doing good, you have to train your mind though to really believe that that's you doing good too. You know what I'm saying? When you see that, that's you too. You are them. They are you. We are us. So let me continue this video, man. Homie said they live in scam to scam. That's crazy. I see a lot of that shit though.
But they don't have 2 nickels to rub together.
Pay for their followers. Yeah.
There's right now the social media women right now who, like the man said on this video, who have Photoshop, who have professional people photoshopping their images, making them look the best that they can look. And all you have is an app on your phone that just, you know, changes the filter. And what it does is it plays with your psyche and you thinking, oh man, I cannot get ahead of these people. Why is this happening to me? Why do I only have 5,000 followers and they have 500,000 followers? Because it's all a game. Don't think just because you may have put out a record and it only did like 20,000 views that you failed. You did not.
Oh.
You didn't cheat. A lot of these people that have hundreds of thousands or millions of views have to pump in a whole bunch of money to get those views. And they had somebody behind them to invest in them. The thing about it with a lot of you who are independent artists right now is you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody any type of money. What you do is you owe yourself to doing more for yourself. And that is it. You don't have to take any orders for any labels. You don't have to, you know, say different from what the label says, because you are the label. You are the promoter. You are anything. You can do whatever you want to do. And a lot of these people out here that you see that are out here pretending to be this thing that they're not, they pretty much have to answer to somebody at some point.
Yeah, he got a great point. I see a lot of that too in the music business. But I don't know if you really know how to like decipher like just energy, just people in general. Like, they're just people, you know. You can know when they lying, you know what I'm saying? You know when a nigga lying, you know a nigga lying. You feel it, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell, you know. You look at the nigga and tell. You can tell by the energy they lying, you know. Like when somebody trying to prove something to you, they lying. They got to prove it. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. What am I looking at, bro? Just if you him, like you him. Like what you got to prove? You don't got to prove you him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you him. Actually, that's how that works. So I'm always able to like decipher what's real and then like social media. You could always look at things. I could tell instantly if somebody bought their followers or they engage. I could just instantly tell. And then it's like, bro, you know, I don't know. You know, even if a person do got a whole bunch of views, that don't mean nothing. If the streets ain't talking about you, if people not talking about you, don't nobody know who you are, you probably bought them. Just like he said, you probably bought all that at engagement. It ain't never been that serious to me.
So many different artists and so many different social media people who owe people something because either they got something done for free and they did like a barter system, or they borrowed some money to do it. Trust me, people ask me all the time for money here and there. You know, now for my friends, yes, I look out for them. But for certain,
now, it's a lot of that going on, though. You know, a lot of bartering going on, and basically a lot of artists run off. Producers, videographers, engineers, promoters, they basically run off, you know, because a lot of times these people think that they do the artist a favor, that they gonna get in good with them, and it never worked. It never worked. Trust me, they're not gonna look out for you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the good thing about, especially if you're a producer, you always got recourse. Like, you register the songs, you know, register your songs on all the different platforms. You're publishing the MLC.com. That's the Mechanical Licensing Collection.com. Sound Exchange. You register all your songs on them, you're going to see some bags. You're going to see some bags of money, and it's going to come for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Music is digital now, but back in the day, this been happening. So back in the day, labels would buy their own CDs. You know, if an artist was maybe just now emerging, just like a new artist, they would buy the CDs from the stores, and then they would sell them again. They would buy them so they could scan, so they could look like they being sold. So once they buy them to look like they being sold, they can get on the charts. And once they get charted, then people like, oh, it's like free publicity. You know what I'm saying? Because now you on the board, now you on the billboard or whatever. Now people think it's hot and they running to get it. So, you know, it's like starting a fire almost. So that's always been the thing in the music business. Nowadays, people buy views. So they might buy Spotify views. So this is nothing new. A lot of these labels got streaming farms. And that's basically rooms with a bunch of phones connected, and they stream all day to a certain song. And yeah, that's the new way of doing it. So it ain't nothing new. So he right, though. A lot of people be faking it till they make it, man.
certain people who have the following, who have the networking experience, who have taken certain situations and pretty much have squandered their situations, I can't do nothing for them.
Yeah, they owe everybody.
But they have a whole bunch of people that follow them that think that their lives are just perfect.
And they be
There
fucked
are
up.
artists that live check to check, but you would think that they're making millions of dollars, but they're not. So for you to sit here and think that you're not worthy and to think that you can't do what everybody else is doing, well, I'm here to tell you this. You're already doing it. You're doing it more than what they're doing. When you're clocking into work every day and you're making very good money, you're doing better than probably 99% of the artists who don't have no job, who are.
Man, I swear, bro, I will never quit my job for the music business. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm putting projects together now. So, maybe in the near future when I start, really, because how I manage, I don't just go all into the people I manage. I don't have no access to their money and nothing like that. So I'm just glad I kept my job, man. I'm glad I'm still working because, shoot, I'm living good. Doing both music business and working, I'm doing good. I got good credit. I could buy what I want when I want to. I'm living comfortably, man. And I love the music business. So it's like a dream to me to even interact with a lot of the artists that I interact with, man. We be all over the country dealing, meeting the people that I met, man. It's like a dream come true, So that right there is priceless for me, But quitting my job, nah, I never quit my job. Not me. I mean, the artists and the producers, that they don't need no job. So trust me, like the ones I deal with eating. So a lot of what he's saying is true, but a lot of what I've seen personally and what I've come to knowing, not even being in nobody's business, but kind of just hearing it like word on the street. Oh no, a lot of these guys are very intelligent from our scene. I can't speak from no other scene. I'm speaking Flint, Michigan artists. All the artists y'all may have heard of from Flint, Michigan. Our artists are smart with their monies. They not going broke. They pretty much, they ain't signing away to no labels either. A lot of them, most of them independent. The ones that are with labels, they still know how to, they figuring it out and know how to not, go into debt with these labels.
Out here trying to hustle their way through this. Now, I'm not saying that you should not hustle your way through this if you are artists, because guess what? Some artists had to sleep on couches. Some artists had to sleep in their cars, but they did it the right way. They had to go through the right struggle. They didn't try to scam anybody. They tried to do everything the right way. But then you have some people who try to scam their way through everything. Like right now,
What's up,
a lot
Ron?
of these social media influencer women, they all have hair care lines. They all have skincare lines. They're selling all type of products, nail products and stuff like that. But you don't really see any advancement from that because they're using what they have for something different. That's all just a front. Really, a lot of those people don't sell a thing on those hair care and skin things. A lot of them don't sell anything because a lot of women simply go to Ulta or other places and get the real stuff, or what it's claimed to be real. They'll get like the Fenty and stuff like that from Rihanna instead of buying it from some chick who has 500,000 followers. A lot of them females are basically prostitutes. And I can see a lot of female artists trying to compare themselves to these women that have these big followers, but you're basically following people who are prostituting themselves out. And I'm just being honest.
Yeah. I mean, ain't no other way to cut it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this internet is so dope, but if you don't have no real talent, and if you're not really like staying consistent and really just keeping your head down and staying on it, man, it might be the worst place, I don't know. But all I know is it just depends. At the end of the day, I think it just depends on what's your intentions. A lot of people look at music as a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It's not no get-rich-quick scheme. I always tell young artists, bro, listen here. It's not just about the money. You got to have some purpose in you. You got to have some kind of drive, some kind of purpose, something that, like, you're going to do this anyway. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you can do this for free. Like, them the type of artists that I like to deal with. The ones that do this for free. Like, that ain't always necessarily talking about the money per se. You know what I mean? The last artist I started managing was 3200 Trey. And when I tell y'all he is the brightest, one of the brightest artists. Now, all my artists I manage are bright. YSR Grounds being the first. And he is the sun. He is the sun. He part of the energy, like what my son represent, the energy. He one of them, the foundational people. Grindhard E, 3200 Trey. I'm AK Bannerman. I will say, yeah, me and him talking about thinking about managing him too, man. It's my guy. it ain't official yet, but 3200 Trey, man, back to him. Like he was the last artist. That's the reason I brought him up, because he was the last artist I started managing, and he'll do this for free. You know, Grams will do this. Grams will do this for free. Was doing it, you know, wasn't making no money, just doing it because he loved to do it. You know, them not type of artists I like to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I don't like dealing with nobody that's all they talk about is money. You know, them the artists that end up in the situations that Bolo, the producer, talking about.
In the same way with a lot of these guys out here who are these gurus and making all this money and saying, oh, I can take your career to the next level. I can do this because they paid for their followers. They paid for everything around them. And what they're doing is they're basically pimping themselves out just to get a quick buck.
Yeah.
Everybody's around here pimping themselves out in a sense.
Yeah. He ain't lying.
So don't think just because you might not have the followers or you might not have the views that it's not working. It is. It's just that you're doing it the right way. Right. And I would rather you do it the right way than to succumb to what a lot of these people are doing out here on the internet, because a lot of these people are living fake lives.
And you know what? That's so dope that he's saying this, man. And that's what I always tell artists. I try to give them the information. The most important thing is the information, you know, because with this right here, this is the music business. This right here, you got to know what's in this to make it smart. You got to make it smart. It ain't just going to be smart automatically. It depends on the smart user. So I manage everything I do in the music business. I manage it all from this phone. I don't get on the computer. You could do everything on the damn phone. There's no need to get on the computer at all. No computers needed. You can manage it all from this powerful device in your hand. So the information is what be lacking. A lot of these young artists and creatives, they don't know that everything they need is right in here. You know, it's right in here. I'm gonna do a video on everything that an artist need to be self-sufficient as far as registering their songs and doing everything that they need to do. I'm gonna do a video to give it's videos out there already. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I might do. I might share a video that I seen that guy already did it, you know, so I will be simply regurgitating what he said. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna highlight basically what I'm doing now, highlighting the video. I'm gonna highlight another video that y'all may have not seen, and I'm gonna add the link to that description, just like this one. I'm gonna add the link to his, you know, in my description, so you guys can run over there and subscribe to Bolo the Producer channel, because he got a lot of information. This is a new channel that he got. He got 2 channels. I'm subscribed to both, but this is newest channel, and it's going crazy already because he got sound, solid content.
If you have 10 super fans, I would rather have 10 super fans than 100,000 people who are just curious about what I'm doing.
Real talk.
Or 100,000 people who just check in to see what's going on with me and to see my downfall.
Right.
Because those 10 super fans can create more fans for you.
Sure.
And then that way you'll have a steady audience.
Y'all like,
and this is how you can find out if you have a steady audience. Man. I don't care if you get
Please.
10 views per post, 100 views per post, 100,000 views per post.
It don't matter.
If it's around the average, then guess what? You actually got fans, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's people you don't know.
It don't matter.
Actually have real fans, and you can build on top of that, because that means that a steady amount of people are coming back to see you. If you see the same people in your comment section commenting, guess what? Regardless if they're a friend or somebody you don't know, that means they're still a fan. And that means that they're engaged in what you do for real. And just build on top of that. Because I said before, if you have 10 super fans or 10 fans that really like you, they will go about their mission to tell other people about you. So don't worry about what you see on this internet. Don't worry about anybody else but you. And just continue to build your audience, continue to build up your base, and that way things will work out better for you.
Okay, you know what I can't stand really?
Oh, my bad. Damn. Yeah, bro. Yeah, y'all, bros. It's just, you know, man, I mean, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And hopefully, you guys run over there. Like I said, let me get this link to this video because I didn't add it in there earlier. But yeah, man, what Bolo was just saying, I second the majority of what he said. And if you watch this video, then you heard,
y'all.
you know,
Here's a little motivation.
some of my, you know, me chiming in on what he was saying. And that was basically me adding to and or giving my perspective on that. Because some of these, like I said earlier, some of these rappers, they not capping. They got it. They're not living a fraud life. They don't owe the label a bunch of money. They not living check. They not, you know, they not faking. They not living scam to scam, like he said. Some artists are really getting it. And it is beautiful. When I tell you, it's a beautiful thing, especially coming from a city like where I'm from, which is Flint, Michigan, where we pretty much was the, you know, everybody had so much pity on Flint 10 years ago. Oh, we was just known for suffering and being down and out. And now look at us. When people hear about Flint, they ask about something different than the water. They ask about Rio. They ask about Louis. They ask about Mike. They ask about Pac-Man. They ask about Bayface E. They ask about Crispy Life Kid. They ask about YSR Grams. Yeah. They ask about Energy. They ask about Sav. You know, they ask about our scene, you know what I'm saying, our musical scene. Yeah, man, they want to know what's going on with these artists, man. Like, dang, I heard of so and so. I heard of this rapper. I heard of that rapper. Yeah. We use that time period where we were suffering. We channeled that. That's what they seeing. They seeing survivors. You know what I'm saying? They seeing resilience. Y'all seeing, you know, how you channel rough times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, champions, man. That's what these guys represent. And they really eating. They ain't playing around. Shoot, it's not like it like anywhere else. Flint is a special place. Whatever you latch on to in Flint is do or die, literally. It's like whatever you doing is you do that or you die. It's whatever you doing. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is. Everybody here I got to do this or I'm gonna die mentality. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's music, whether it's doing hair, whether it's cutting hair, whether it's lawn care service, whether it's going to work like I do, punching that clock, whether it's going to school, you got an idea, you know, you got something you want to be. So it's like do or die. It's like, man, it's serious here because it ain't really nothing here. So once you latch on to something, you get focused, man. And so that's the beautiful thing about this city. Y'all just, a lot of people out in the world, they just seeing the rappers, but the rappers represent a way bigger community of people that's striving, that's really focused, that's got that, I got to do this or it's a die mentality. You know what I'm saying? So it's for real, man. And that's the only thing that I wanted to add to Bolo's commentary. You know, when he gave nice breakdown on how a lot of these artists are out here. You know, they faking it till they make it. You know, a lot of artists, they, you know, either they being misled, got bad habits, just around the wrong people, or all of the above. You know, it might be all of the above, 1, 2, or 3, or everything. And that's what I think leads to, you know, or their music just not good, you know, and they've been, you know, with people throwing money at, you know, you can't just throw money at something that ain't worth investing in and think you finna get a return. So, I mean, you know, a lot of us, we came up a way that a lot of rappers haven't even thought of. Just be good and the engagement will come. You don't have to buy no views. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I believe the spirit of where we come from is embedded in our music and in these artists and in these creatives that represent our music scene. And so, yeah, we carrying the torch for something way bigger, man. If y'all don't know, Flint is where a whole lot of stuff gets started. So this is this is not nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This is what we known to do. We known to start a whole lot of shit. It's just in the past, when we started, other places take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? It seems that's like what's going on right now too. I'll do another video on that topic. But yeah, I'm out, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Beats in Life, baby. Also, Marlon Speaks Live, baby. I'm out. One.
Energy made this one.
Yeah. Beats in Life. That's right. From the very beginning, the first sound is the beat of the heart. The sound of life is only right. Let the beat is the start. We embark on the life of making memories of sounds. In our mind, when we find we can make it.